Hey everyone, my name is Allyn, and in this video we're going to be going over the basics of standing meditation. So like any other form of meditation, we're learning to be fully aware of the present moment as it is. So learning to get out of the chaotic stream of thoughts and learning to fall back into the feeling of your body overall, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and also learning to be more in tune with the space as it is in this moment as well. Now, it's a very simple thing to do, and yet it's so challenging for us to really do it because we have been trained to overthink too much, and we've developed almost like this sense of identity within our thought patterns, and we find it very difficult to detach from it. In meditation, it's the simple act of letting go of those thought patterns. That doesn't mean that they're going away, and that doesn't mean that we're turning off the thinking, but we're just simply letting it go, leaving it alone. And almost like we're being the witness of the overall activity of those thought patterns and the body as a whole. But we're learning to be in tuned to everything as it is. It's a very daunting task for all of us to really achieve. In the beginning, it can be very difficult for the average person to really just simply sit quiet. And that's completely normal. But over time, we learn to just detach from that inner chaos that's happening within the head and just being more in tune with the body as it is. And just being in tune with the breath, being in tune with the feeling of your feet. So feel your feet right now. Feel your feet right now and try to hold your attention there. So now you're redirecting that flow of energy from the head to the feet. And you're trying to hold it there. And now get in touch with your breath. Breathe deep into the abdomen. And just simply listen. So this is what we're trying to do here, but this time we're going to be standing up. So without further ado, let's get right into the standing meditation. So we're going to start off simple, and we'll get into more complex versions of standing meditation in another video. But for right now, we're just going to simply keep our feet together and just stand nice and tall. So keeping good posture and alignment, you want to make sure that your tailbone is rolled in a little bit so you keep a relaxed lower back and your chin tucked in as well. So getting a good alignment of that vertebrae. And just standing still like this. That's it. Continue to breathe, continue to feel your feet, and just try to hold your attention there the best you can. And just actively pull away from the stream of thought patterns. So in our Tai Chi courses, we treat the thought patterns as like a river and just allowing that river stream to flow by without touching it, without attaching or associating to it. Just let that river flow by, whether it's a positive or a negative way of thinking. Just simply pull yourself out of that stream and bring your attention back to the feet. Bring your attention back to the breath. And another fundamental that we learn that's very important in Tai Chi is Dantian breathing. Your Dantian is located at the abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel. It's known as the source of your internal energy system, known as Qi. So you're learning to be more in tune with your physical body as a whole and learning to let go of that mind. So actively bring your attention to the breath. Take a deep breath in with me. Allow the belly to expand like a balloon. And then exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. With each exhale, imagine all that tension that might rest in the head or throughout the upper body melting away all the way down to the legs. So the legs become more firm and grounded and pouring all the way down to your feet as well. So continue those Dantian breaths with me. Inhale. And listen to the breath and feel it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So just feel that your attention is pulling away from the mind and feel your feet. Continue breathing deep and relax into your body. So it's that simple. But we make it challenging because we're so used to overthinking. So if you find yourself overthinking, let it go. Simply let that stream pass by. And you may at first have a negative reaction to particular thought patterns. And so you feel your body might contract. And that's completely fine. That's completely natural. Just let that process unfold. There's no need to resist. Just simply detach from the activity. Just simply be mindful and aware of it. So continue breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing with each exhale. The vast majority of the things that we think about aren't real, not really made to be taken all that seriously. They may not even be our thoughts to begin with, but we take them on as if it's our own. We might have taken them on from different people or from society as a whole. These different ideas and notions take place and solidify into the prefrontal cortex of our brains. So now it's the act of letting all that go just for a brief moment in time and just engaging with the exercise that's happening here. So engaging again with the feeling of your feet, engaging with your breath, and making sure that your body's in alignment. So you have a lot of things to really keep track of just right here. So what matters is being here in this present moment. Try this exercise out at least once a day. Possibly take 5 minutes just to simply stand still like this and just be aware of presence. Just actively pull yourself away from the mind. So that's what we do in standing meditation. Now, over time, as you continue this practice of letting go of thinking, you may feel this tug and pull between the thinking and the feeling. What I mean is you might still find times where you're thinking and overthinking, but then you bring yourself back, let's say, to the feeling of your feet, bring yourself back into the feeling of your body as a whole. But then you find yourself thinking, then back to feeling, thinking, back to feeling. And that's completely natural because now you're trying to break free from the rhythm of overthinking. And so you're now bringing your conscious attention to just simply being aware of the present moment. And so this might be a struggle in the beginning, especially for those that haven't really participated in meditation before. It's completely natural to have it be a little bit chaotic and feel like you don't have control over your mind, but you do. You just have to let go. You just have to let go of whatever you're thinking in there and not attach or associate to anything. So it's just breaking free from that habit over time. And that's what we do in meditation as a whole. So standing meditation, like any other form of meditation, simply is the act of just being very mindful as things are right now. One of the things that people get wrong about meditation is expecting a transformation to happen right away. Now, if you're expecting something to happen or something to go a certain way, you're back in your thought patterns again. So now just the key is to not expect a transformation or a change to happen overnight. Just simply become aware of the present moment. It's that simple. So don't worry about how you change or how you perceive things after meditation. That's not the point. The point is to let go of all that noise in the head and fall back into presence here. Because what matters is what you do right now. So just simply become aware of the present moment and don't worry about a change or a shift or a transformation. And you may find that once you let go of those expectations, let go of those attachments, that a transformation may naturally occur. Because now you're not holding on to particular notions or particular ideals or ideas of who you are or what you will become. Instead, you're just simply focused on what's happening right now. And that's all you need to do. And thinking is not required in that regard. Just simply come back to feeling as much as you can. Come back into presence, come back to the awareness of the environment around you. Learn to listen more, listen to your body, listen to the environment as it is. So that's all you're doing. Don't worry about change. Don't worry about how you'll shift throughout the process. Just trust in things as they are. Simply accept things as they are. That's the key in meditation. Not worry too much about who you will become later on. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you'll make use of these practices, and I'll see you in the next video. Follow your heart and live well.